We are having 400 people from the startup community, high-tech community, who are gathering here at the Stock Exchange building in Tel Aviv to visit again the Center Innovation Center, which is the only one that exists in Israel, visitor center, to showcase the high-tech in Israel. We expose the Israeli high-tech to our participants after having shown all the basics throughout the first 15 years. You know, Masada and the Kotel and everything. We realized that in order to connect our participants not only to the past but also to their own future, we need to do two things. First of all is to connect them to an Israeli friend. And thanks God we have today 500,000 visitors from abroad who know 100,000 Israelis, mostly soldiers, that joined them during the trip and became friends for life. And the second one is to connect them to their future profession or future sphere of interest. And we do see endless encounters here between a cadre of 300 speakers that volunteer to speak here to expose their experience, etc., and participants who belong to families that invest in their startup.
They come here for a very short period of time, and yet they get to experience so much of Israel. When they come here to the Center of Innovation, we get to firsthand tell them the story about the startup nation. When they come, usually they know the biblical story, usually they know the geopolitical situation, but not necessarily they're aware of how much innovation comes out to the world from Israel. And by doing that, we as ambassadors of the startup nation, first of all, we get firsthand interaction with the destination market, because usually most of the startups are not designated only for Israel. And more to it, we are able to participate and tell that story so that they become goodwill ambassadors.
How are the responses?
Amazing, phenomenal. Those kids are bright and capable and talented, and from all over the population, young children, older crowds, and they come here with a lot of insight. And when we participate with them, we tell them our story, they give us a lot of feedback. It helps us grow much faster.
And this is the beginning of something that is going to develop, because the younger generation that comes to us from 70 countries are the decision makers and the business people that are going to be with us in the next 10, 20, 30 years.
I came here to volunteer, not just because I think it's amazing work and 80,000 youth come here every year, but also I owe Taglit so much. My husband made Aliyah after a trip. He finished his PhD, went for a trip with Taglit, Birthright, came to Israel. We met here in Eilat, we got married, 2 children later. I owe a lot to Taglit Foundation, so thank you.